Let's get right into it. Imagine waking up every morning knowing your entire job revolves around the royal bathroom. And no, I'm not talking about cleaning tiles or refilling soap dispensers. I mean guarding, preparing, and brace yourself personally, assisting with the most delicate royal business you can think of. Welcome to the life of the Groom of the Stool, a title that sounds like a prank until you realize it was one of the most trusted and, bizarrely, prestigious jobs in the royal court, and yes, you'd be closer to the monarch than their own family. Literally closer than anyone should be during moments that polite society never talks about. Your role wasn't just handing over some tissue, you were in charge of the royal toilet paper or its medieval equivalent. Inspecting it like it was the crown jewels, making sure it was soft enough, clean enough, and presented with a flourish that suggested this wasn't just hygiene, it was ceremony. Now, let's break down the why of this madness. Back in the day, monarchs were considered almost godlike, which meant anything they did, even their bathroom habits, was a matter of state. Your position granted you access to conversations, secrets, and, well, views no historian really asked for. But you also had influence, because if you're the person trusted in the most vulnerable moments, you suddenly become a confidant, a gatekeeper, and occasionally, the unofficial therapist of the throne. Picture it. You, standing in an opulent chamber with golden basins and embroidered towels, your tools of the trade ranging from perfumed cloths to fine linen, all arranged like a surgeon's kit, but with a much more specific focus, and the pay. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. Historical records suggest that in the Tudor period, you could earn the equivalent of over $80,000 a year today, plus housing and meals at the palace, which is a sweet deal considering your office was basically attached to the royal suite, though of course you'd have to balance that against the fact that your LinkedIn profile would forever read specialist in regal rear-end affairs. But the weirdest part is the whispers that swirled around this role. Some claimed that the Groom of the Stool could influence policy, pass messages, and even manipulate royal decisions simply because of what was overheard or discussed mid-ceremony. There's even a half-forgotten tale of a groom who supposedly intercepted a plot against the crown just because a nervous courtier blurted it out while waiting outside the privy chamber. And yes, the term privy isn't just a coincidence. Here, fast forward to today and you can't help but wonder, could this job exist in modern times? Imagine a world where a head of state had an official bathroom bodyguard, complete with a security badge and an embossed toilet paper holder. In a way, it's not that far from the personal assistants celebrities have now, only instead of arranging coffee orders, you'd be managing entirely different logistics. It's a role so intimate, it makes you rethink what personal service really means and whether the perks outweigh the awkwardness. So next time you think your job is strange, remember that history had someone whose entire career was built on loyalty, discretion, and a deep commitment to bathroom excellence, because apparently, in the grand game of Thrones, every seat matters. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.